Now Mumbai is a teeming metropolis that's bursting at its seams today. Cars have become like wardrobes. It doesn't matter whether you have a small one or a big one. Everybody's got one. So much so that we're spending more time in traffic than we do with our wives. Now the funny thing is, a lot of people think that lane cutting, speeding, braking can get you faster from point A to B. But is that really true? My friend Anup here begs to differ.
Well, I really do, Subhash. Are we really reaching out point A to point B faster? I think it's more of bad driving and being stuck in a juggernaut of bad car maintenance and really bad health. And I bet it's the latter.
Now I decided to challenge Anup on that. So we as the business design class from Welingkar and our Opta labs are going to run some tests today. We have 2 cars with us, each with a different kind of driver. We're going to go from point A to B, which is Matunga to Dadar Plaza Cinema. And at the same time, we'll have very different strategies. We'll be driving in moderate to high conditions of traffic. Now one guy's going to drive as if his life depended on it, like an ambulance driver. He'll be lane cutting, speeding, and being a nuisance to everyone. The other guy is not going to so much as so honk. Let's see how these tests pan out.
Let's do it.
Yep. Now ladies and gentlemen, we're here at our big race. And I recently had a fracture because of which I'm not going to be racing today. But I've got a very, very interesting substitute for that. Now, some say this man calculated the speed of light using his hands, and by the time he was done, the index finger and the thumb were still left unused. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Stig.
How could you have the Stig race against me, Subhash?
We didn't have a budget for Michael Schumacher.
I mean, you may as well get a jet pilot racing against me. We were talking about
If I had the budget, I would have.
average impatient citizen of Mumbai.
That's the way they drive, just the way like the Stig does.
And look, there he goes. He's already gone.
So what are you waiting
He's
for?
a lunatic. It's indeed a very pleasant morning here, and my navigator here is going to measure my speed after every 1 minute just to check that I'm maintaining my speed. Boy, this is going to be a clean sweep. And while I listen to some suave music at 40 kmph, the Stig can boil in his balaclava.
To get an advantage over the cars waiting at the signal, Anup tries to pull a quick one by taking the foot off the gas so as to be in motion while the cars at the green light will begin from 0 kmph. Wait and watch the fun. There you go. Woohoo! Look who we have here. It's the Stig. Anup decides to greet him with a submissive namaste as he overtakes him. Funny part is, Anup is still at 40 kmph. Meanwhile, things inside the Stig's car are not as planned. The navigator Khushbu is in a hell of a bad time. She can't even note down the times. As you can see, the Stig is in a hurry. He's braking really hard. The constant speed of 60. The traffic is making him go mad. But is he really going fast? And the Stig is absolutely livid with the bus driver ahead of him. And he just won't move. The Stig decides to take another turn, and he might even know a shortcut here. Oh my god, that is a really rash turn. The navigator Khushbu can't even sit inside her seat. As you can see, he's swerving through the traffic. We've got the Stig really racing, and he screeches at the red light. Stig, it's still red. Look, it's still red. And what do we have here? We have the grandma. And he's just come a little far behind. Stig, the grandma's right behind you. You want to say something about that? Hey. Oh my god, I can't believe this. The tortoise in the SX4 has just come first in our race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go meet Anup. My man, you have just won. You beat this.
I told you, Subhash. Just doesn't work. Now get ready for some tantrum and some tea.
Tantrum, indeed.
There you go.
Here. up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the big loser. I can't believe the fastest man in the world just lost this race. Oh, the big baby. Such a loser.
Welcome back. The stick has now officially gone into hiding because I reckon he can't take the fact that someone as slow as me could beat him by a margin that could fit a Boeing in it. Let me tell you how exactly that works. Our navigators here have done a fantastic job at mapping the time and speed for both the Volkswagen and the Suzuki. Let us analyze the Suzuki's speed graph here first. If you notice, there is just a single undulation in the tenure that brings the car speed down to 0. Whereas there are many undulations where the speed of the car is gradually moving down. This is because I tried to match the speed of the car with the traffic speed and not really speed up. I hit a 42 kmph at the max and maintained an average speed of 16.11 kilometers an hour, which meant I hardly slowed down. And if you notice, most of the curves on my graph are quite smoothly coming up or down. All in all, if you see my speed, it's a comfortable 16.11 kmph, while the Stig's is only 13.1 kmph. Also, I have finished almost a full 3 minutes earlier than the Stig. Now let's take a look at the Stig's graph. Now the Stig has hit a 13.1 kmph as its average speed, and that's hideous. And let me tell you why. Now an average Bombayite is always in some sort of a hurry to step on the gas without any realization that his speed is going up in relation to the traffic as a whole. He would also overtake for no gain at all. And while he does that, he would brake hard and come down to 30 kmph or even a 20 kmph. It's simply ridiculous to go charging at a red light just to come to a complete standstill and then to begin your climb again. So when you take a look at the combined graph, while I hit a 42, the Stig hit a 60. And for what?
So now guys, remember, the next time you're in moderate traffic, slow down to the traffic speed, put on some nice music, and forget honking and say hello to the hares in hurry passing you by. Because you're going to make it faster than them. Because gas and gold are evil twins. Because good mileage is better than bad driving. Because you love your car more than your wife. And because smiling drivers are such a rarity. Keep that in mind, folks. Goodbye.